Well, in terms of relocation, there's obviously a for and against with that. Obviously, coming from the NRL side of things, they're for it. Probably the reason being is because they're propping up these clubs with cash injections every now and again.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a business, they can't afford to keep on propping up their clubs with cash injections. And the against side is I would feel for the fans if they were relocated. I mean, I could never. I'd be devastated if Parramatta got relocated to Perth, so to speak.
Would you still support them?
I would, because they're my team.
Yeah.
Just wouldn't get to as many games. Back in the day, before St George merged, and before the West Tigers merged, there was that talk of Parramatta merging with Penrith and all the Tigers as well.
Yeah.
So there was a few worrying times there when there was that little bit of talk about that. So it'd be difficult to support the Parramatta Tigers or something like that. But look, that's a difficult one because there's probably a few locations that could be selected. I think you've got Perth, you've got Central Coast, you've got second team in Brisbane.
Yep.
The potential of an Adelaide team. It's hard to choose like only two. Yeah, you probably want to try and it'd be hard for broadcasters as well because if you go to Perth, then you've got that time difference. When do you slot in those games?
Yep.
And a hard thing. Look, they can do it. I mean, AFL does it. So soccer does it. The A-League. I'd go for Perth, and I'd go for the Central Coast.
Nice.
Yeah, I go for the.
I think they get left
Central
out of
Coast,
the debate, don't they?
They do. They've got a ready-made stadium up there.
Does that mean the Bears come back?
Well, I would like to see them come back. Their on-field entertainment before games and things like that.
Yep.
That's probably one thing that's probably lacking. I would probably say it maybe all the grounds. To be honest, is I know especially at Parramatta, it's game day experience. So not just going for the NRL game, so to speak, but outside the stadium as well, having game day activities, things like music and food and drink, again to make it like a meeting place.